Welcome, guys, to another episode of Flag Your Week. I am your main anchor, Rena, and I'm joined today is my amazing anchor, Samuel, the Idon Samuel. How are you doing today, Samuel?
Oh, thank God for today. I'm blessed also, as I usually say. I'm always blessed.
Blessed to be here.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys will notice that my beautiful co-anchor Fish is not here. We kicked her out today. It's just me and Samuel today, and we're going to be discussing an amazing topic, which is a very sensitive, but it's very crucial to talk about it in today's episode, which is, can corruption be learnt in the household in Nigeria? Which is corruption learnt in Nigeria? I can't wait for us to actually talk about this topic because there's so much to dissect
It's a very interesting topic.
in this topic, because I feel like we're going to be talking about our collective growing up, how we saw corruption growing up. So definitely me and Tam are going to be bringing our own joint experiences growing up in Nigeria and how that shaped us, corruption in Nigeria, shortly after the break. We're still on today's topic, which is, can corruption be learnt at home? So Samuel, let's start with talk to me about your childhood growing up and how that relates to this topic.
Okay. You said corruption. Does corruption start from home, right? Yes. So most of us grew up in an environment where corruption was mainly the thing that we saw growing up. Like, we can say, number one thing that we can even put on in is like seeing people paying, let me not just say people, parents paying school teachers, or let's say principals of the school, to just help increase the grades of their children.
Definitely.
That is where corruption started from. So we growing up seeing our parents paying this person to, let me even bring about bypassing NEPA. So that one is one of the main things. Like,
now when everybody knows that one.
Like, most people grew up, we won't lie, most people grew up seeing their parents bypassing their NEPA bills, that they don't want to go to the NEPA office to pay for their light bills. So they will now like call an electrician or somebody to just help them connect, do some things they do just to connect something and something to help them bring light, and they won't pay bills no more. So that one, like, that was why I said corruption started from home.
So Samuel, I really like this topic, and there's so many, because I feel like 3 weeks ago I didn't even know what corruption was, what corruption wasn't, because I felt like 3 weeks ago when we started this whole what is corruption, what is not corruption on this channel, we've discovered what different types of corruption is. So actually give us example of the kind of corruption we grew up knowing, of the little things that we think are not corruption, but indirectly affected the way we grew up and also the way we see outside world now.
Number one, we can say bribery. Like, maybe when you are traveling on the road, the police try to stop your vehicle or your dad's vehicle. Most of us grew up seeing our parents saying, okay, take this and hold this. That is the main corruption we even know in Nigeria now. Like, bribery. Bribing people to help you to do this, like bribing lecturers, like I said before. Bribing lecturers to help your child so that your child will graduate with his mates.
It doesn't even have to even be university, even as early as secondary school, they already start doing all these things, lying for your children, lying in front of your children.
Yeah. Another one is lying to people in front of your children. Like saying, okay, I mean,
Abuja, what? Telling your children to lie for you.
Yeah.
Please tell this person that I'm not at home.
I'm not at home. Why you are inside your house, in your room? Come on now, what are you teaching that child? You are trying to tell him that, okay, this is the right way to do if you don't want to see. Even if you don't want to see someone, you can just say, please, I want to do something, or I'm not just like feeling like saying anyone or something like that, but you just lying or sending your child to go and lie for you. That one is corruption also.
I feel like in this topic, a lot of people, we're not trying to judge any parents, we're just letting you know how smart children are. I feel like from 2 years old, you need to be careful what you say in front of your kids. The lying on the phone, you might even think, the lies might even be on the phone. When someone will call you, be like, oh, I'm not at home, or I'm leaving. Or someone is calling you like, I've left the house, I'll soon be there, and you're still at home. You are thinking all these are little white lies, but your kids are saying it every day. And this is how corruption starts.
Yeah. And another one also, like I said earlier again, by passing NEPA. It's another way of
So, but what is that one doing?
No,
Did that one?
It's not that it's doing me or something, but this is something that we need to tackle. This is something that is seriously affecting our our citizens in Nigeria, and this is something that's seriously affecting Nigerians also, because most of us grew up also seeing our parents doing that, bypassing. Most houses, if you go, they bypass. So that one is another thing, another, let me say, problem we're having in this country, the sense of corruption.
Okay, so Samuel, my question is, all these things like bypassing, bribery, lying on the phone, what are the ways we make sure? Because I say it all the time on this channel. This is not my first time saying. I'm going to say it. Corruption is embedded into the fabric of this nation. So we need to start, because again, the family is where every child learns the basic. How do we make sure that these things don't happen? Because we're not just talking about this thing randomly. We're trying to stop all this from happening.
Like we usually say, change begins from you and I. There's no way you can start change except you say you want to change, and I also say I want to change. That is the way change can happen. And also, another way we can say these things can stop is by doing the right things in front of your children at home.
Definitely, it might seem like that is a given,
Yes.
but a lot of people do not do that.
Yeah.
Doing the right things in front of your children.
At
You need
least,
to be careful what you do.
You know, kids grow up with the mentality, and that mentality they grow up with, that's what they will live with forever. If you grow up seeing your parents doing that, they will automatically feel that this is the right thing.
We
you're
even have
supposed to do.
parents that, apart from hearing that their kids have done this, they even support that
Yes.
bad behavior,
Yes.
those characters from you.
So you have to like help your children, and in the same way help yourself. Be a person of integrity,
Definitely,
and I promise that your children also will be people of integrity.
definitely.
Be a
This
person
just
of
reminded me of Mahatma Gandhi's quote: "Be the change you want to see in the
Yes.
world." If you don't like the way corruption is in Nigeria, start from you.
yes,
Start by training your children right. This is right. This is right. Now, the next question I want to ask you is, this is based on what you just asked me, which is how we can change. Do you think Nigeria, the way the society is in Nigeria, it's easy to even correct anybody you see corrupt practices? Because this channel, we know what this channel is for. Most of our viewers are young people,
yeah.
but we live in a society where you can't even correct an older person. So what can we really do about that? Because that is the society we are in. If you correct somebody, you're saying, "Am I your mate?" That's always the answer for everything. If you even call out people in positions of power that are meant to help, they'll tell you, "This is a father. This man is old enough." Are we ready if we can't call out people that are not doing the right thing because of age? So I want to ask you this question: do you think our culture in Nigeria is part of the issues we have?
It is. Yes. But you know, in the perspective of change, you said it's possible for Nigeria to change, but the change will not be easy. That's the first thing I want you to understand. Corruption is everywhere.
Definitely.
It's everywhere in the world. There's no place that there's no corruption. Like someone will say, everyone is a thief. Just the one that you see stealing, or the one that gets caught that you call a thief. So corruption is everywhere. No one, everyone is corrupt. Let me put it like that. But we can start the change, like we said earlier. The change starts from us. That is the main thing that I want you to just understand, that the change starts from us. And like the quote you said, the change starts from us. If you want to see change, you have to start from yourself.
Definitely.
So that is the main
Because
thing.
you
I'm
can't
going to
just
say.
complain
Yeah.
all the time that this country is not working, while you yourself are part of the people not making this country move forward.
And also, you spoke
Okay.
about our culture, right? Tribalism has been one of the biggest problems we have in Nigeria. Although I think it's becoming like better now, but while growing up, we knew the type of things we faced because of that. So yes, it's good for you to respect your elders, but they should also know that respect is reciprocal.
Yeah.
If
I
you
read somewhere, sorry Sam for cutting
No
you off,
problem.
but I read somewhere that every this is, you know me, I'm always reading. So someone did an article based on a lot of serial killers, and the person was like, he wants to know, and more than 90% of them, it started from the home. There was something missing in the home, and I keep saying it. The home is the most important unit in a country, because again, before these children even go to school, they've learnt all this behavior
from home, that's
From
what I'm
home.
saying. That's what I said from the beginning, that it starts from
I'm just
home.
just made me remember this tribalism thing you said.
Yeah.
The whole hatred for this tribe. It started from our parents.
Because of it,
Because like growing up, you're hearing all these things. Don't bring this person into this house.
Yeah.
Don't,
Because
all
it's
these
this
things
person.
are following you. building hate. I feel like people hate what they don't understand.
That's the thing. Like now, you just being limited to your place. That's the main thing that causes the tribalism stuff. You know, most people will get advice that okay, we won't leave our place. Like Northerners will get advice that they shouldn't leave North to go to the South because maybe the QT or the way of their life is not. It's just somehow. But you going there and you see the difference. You will see the difference between what they told you at home and what you are facing there. You will now know that what they are saying is a lie. That's why I advise people to explore. I advise people to go around. I know it's not safe to be traveling up and down right now in Nigeria, but at least you should just take like a trip, go for a vacation, go somewhere you have never been to.
Yeah,
before.
definitely.
Just go and see the surroundings. Why do we go outside? Why do we travel?
I always feel like this is one of the major reasons why NYC was initiated, because I was born in the north, I schooled in the west. So I feel like I've experienced like a lot of things. I've also been to a good amount of eastern states. So I feel like I've experienced so many things. And what Sam was talking about is danger of a single story. You don't even know people, but you have this idea about them. It is called danger of a single story. When people say, oh, I don't want to go to this part because of so thing I've heard, or these people are a certain type of way. That is the danger of a single story. And back to corruption, you guys. Because we talk about corruption in Nigeria. Corruption is everywhere in Nigeria, unfortunately. And we know you're going to be seeing these things. That's why we have a Flag It app. You guys, any form of corruption, it can be reported on the Flag It app, right?
Yeah, sure.
Please, any corruption you see, report it. It is available on the Google and Apple Play Store. If you don't want, you can also message us on all our social media handles. I'll use the hashtags Flag Your Week. You can message us on Flag Your Week and we'll talk about issues affecting you. There's still so many things to talk about, which is my our favorite segment. I know I'm about to miss you.
No, I wasn't even going to tackle you today because today is just a peaceful day for me.
So you're going with peace. Yeah.
I'm going with peace. I've spoken about corruption. I just kept quiet.
Once we are back from our break, we're going to talk about our favorite segment, which is Flag Your Week.
Hello, baby.
What have you done to me? I don't know. What have you done to me? I don't know. Believe me. It has to be you. I need you for my family. Believe me. It has to be you. I need you for my family. It must be you. Oh, I won't leave. I need you for my family. It must be you. Oh, I won't leave. I need you for my family. Oh baby, oh, been in love with you for days. Done day with you for so long. Show more. I'm crazy, oh. Girl, I'm crazy over you. Now waiting man go do to make you know. Waiting you won't believe if you don't believe me. I will not deceive, do not deceive me. And my love go past the love you give me. If I follow your hand, I beg delete. Waiting you won't believe if you don't believe me. I will not deceive, do not deceive me. And my love go past the love you give me. If I follow your hand, I beg delete me. Baby, what have you done to me? I don't know.
Papa, what is wrong?
I thought I heard something. Good night.
I don't know. Yeah. What have you done to me? I don't know. Believe me. It has to be you. I need you for my family. Believe me. It has to be you. I need you for my family. It must be you.
favorite segment of all, which is Flag Girl Week, where we talk about the issues affecting us in Nigeria. We are flagging things that happened this week. Samuel, welcome back to our favorite
Flag Your
segment.
Week. Your favorite segment.
So what do we have to flag today? Because I am very pained because I saw something that happened this week on social media that really triggered me.
Everyone
And
who's
I don't want to talk about the issue, but I want to talk about the topic, which is sextortion.
and also
A lot of
cyberbullying.
people do not even know that is corruption,
Yeah.
because someone has sent you, or maybe we don't even care how you got that information. The minute you send a video that does not belong to you outside, if that person is underage, that's child pornography.
Yep.
If you're extorting that person, saying you want to tell the person you need money or to send more explicit video, that's sextortion. You're extorting that person for gains. That is corruption. I was very pained, Samuel, with what I was saying online, because a lot of people did not even know
A lot
that
of
this
people
was
didn't
corruption.
know. Yeah.
This girl was being blackmailed.
And also being bullied online because
Yes,
you
she
see
was
the
blackmailed and
comments
also
that
being
people were
bullied.
making
The
and
amount
all.
of things that people were saying.
Like, it was just so unfortunate, and the person who leaked it also was well. Let me just keep it to myself. Let me not say something that.
No, like I was so pained because no one even said how is this person, how is she
How would she feel?
doing, how is
Like,
she
they
feel.
didn't even think about
It's just
it.
everybody was just attacking. And the worst part is when it comes to sextortion, let me tell you how the victims get to stay victims. They're using the shame to make you stay down. They're telling you, oh, you don't want people to see this, you don't want people to see this. I want to tell you, I know it's not easy, but the minute something like this happens to you, the first thing you should do is block all contact with that person.
Yep.
That's the first thing you do. I know it's hard, but block all contact with that person, because that person is not going to stop blackmailing you. So unless you want to continue paying and paying
And the
and
only thing
paying.
is, the main thing is that all these cases that we're having about videos being leaked online, they are still being leaked. No matter how much you pay, they'll still release the video.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. The
That
first
is
thing
it.
you're meant to do is block the person. Take a screenshot first of your chat, block the person, and please report on the Flag It app.
Yeah.
We work with the right organizations and make sure your cases will be heard. Please, you guys. We know that this is a very sensitive topic, but let me tell you, these perpetrators use shame to put you down.
For sure.
Again, sextortion is corruption. This is what I mean by people need to start listening to our radio channel, Summer Corruption, because I was tired of telling people like this is corruption. Sextortion is corruption. No, don't let me change it for you people. It is corruption. This is why we tell you people to tune into Summer Corruption 9:30 on Traffic Radio. So we talk about different forms of corruption, how to tackle it in Nigeria. Samuel, that is it. I don't have anything to say. I just want to let you know that we need to do better as a nation. We need to do better as people. Before you do something to somebody, ask yourself, if someone does this to me, how will I feel?
Put yourself
I have been in
in
a position
person's
where
shoes.
I've been in a position where I have been bullied before, and it was all these loan apps people that were bullying me, and that literally messed up my last year. Like so I understand how it feels to be bullied. So I wouldn't want someone else to experience that. Again, we need to do better as a nation,
Yeah, for sure.
because we're not just here every week wasting saliva when people are not paying attention to what we are seeing.
And not even using our app to report cases.
See, this is what will make people change it for. Even we should download the Flag It app. It's available on the Google and Apple Play Store, you guys. You know me, I will be cute and also change it for you people. That's what we do here. Our viewers are family. We want to thank you guys for joining us, because again, we're telling you thank you, because if you guys are not here, we won't be here.
For sure.
Thank you guys so much for supporting us. We can't wait to see you guys next week. My name is Rena, your main anchor, and
I am Samuel.
the other uncle. I can't wait to see you guys next week.
See you.
Bye bye.